So, huh? Yeah. Because he's talking right now, so let's see.
But something was released earlier today that I think I kind of have to talk about. Now, I haven't watched this yet. I have not watched this yet because I want to be 100% transparent about both sides of the situation. 100%. So I have no idea what's going to be said about me in this. But if anything is said about me that isn't true, I do intend to debunk it.
Okay.
Now, what essentially happened today was someone released a documentary about me in the meme troll situation.
I'm gonna send this to you on
They wanted
Discord.
to provide a fair analysis of both sides of the story. I will say this, I did know this was coming eventually, and I did provide some information that will potentially show up in this documentary. It's interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see what is said. The only thing I'll say is that the reason why I'm comfortable sharing this with you guys is I don't feel I have anything to hide in this situation. And so I felt like rather than just watching this myself, and then afterwards responding to it and defending myself, I figured, why not discuss this live and in real time with you guys? Now, for those of you guys who are in my Discord, you guys may have already seen this, or if you guys were in the stream early before it started in the chat, you would know that I said that I am not going to be uploading this to YouTube. I am not going to be recording this for YouTube consumption later. And I have specifically disabled auto archiving of vlogs on YouTube or Twitch so that it wouldn't save a copy of this later. So this is a one and done. I will not be recording this for later consumption on YouTube. It will not be uploaded to YouTube later.
Oh, Baraka, thank you.
I am, however,
Got a
recording
$5
a copy
donation.
for my own private reasons. And the reason for that, I will share with you guys now. This is something that I didn't discuss on a public platform. I know we briefly discussed it in my Discord at one point. And honestly, I kind of regretted sharing it in my Discord.
I want to
so
do it live.
deleted the
I just thought about it.
messages
I figured, let me just do it live.
Since the word spread beyond the Discord, I'll just say it. I did consult with a lawyer about this situation. At the time, I hadn't hired the lawyer. I have since done so. Because the lawyer said in order to continue providing me
I'm a mute, guys, because I want to hear him. I want to hear what he has to say.
Them. And even if
live, but I'm in the room with you guys, and I'm hearing him like real time.
Which I'm hoping it doesn't, because I would rather not take it that far. I will if I have to, but I'd rather not. The lawyer did advise making a copy of this because it can be used to help me in court should it have to go that far. So I am making a copy for my own personal self, but this will not go on YouTube, and this is not being archived on Twitch. So this is the last time you guys will see this. Like I said, Matty Generic, I didn't want to go that far. This individual forced me to have to go that far. The other reason I'm not archiving this is because I don't want to stir up the drama again. I think I have a right to defend myself, which is why this stream is happening. I think I have a right to defend myself if someone's going to say slanderous stuff about me. So this will be my public platform to do that. But I don't want to stir up the drama again. So I'm not uploading this to YouTube. I'm not archiving this on Twitch. It's just merely me seeing what he had to say and responding to it to defend myself. That's it. But as far as I'm concerned, with this situation, I've already moved on. It's done and over with. And even in response to whatever negative shit is said about me here, I've already moved on. I have no interest in moving this forward. Now, let me get an attention from all my mods in chat. Mods, if you guys are here, just type here in chat. I want to see what mods are currently watching this stream. You guys are going to be very important for this stream, so please...
Yo, what is going?
Known in chat,
what is going on? Why is he getting his moderators ready? What is he about to drop?
Any moderators?
I'm not sure.
Make yourself known in chat, please. Nice try, Light Knight.
Yo, tell everybody get into the Discord. They gotta watch
moderators
this.
tonight? Really? Okay, we got Red Fox Scum. Is Red Fox Scum the only mod tonight? Okay, so it appears that Red Fox comes. Oh, and Budweiser Tall Cans. Okay, you guys have an important job tonight. There may be things discussed in this documentary, or things that I say, that can result potentially in the doxing of people. Now, anybody who knows me knows I do not believe in doxing. So I will not give any specifics that can result in someone being doxed. I don't approve of that sort of thing, so I don't want to do that to anyone. I don't even care if someone's my enemy. I don't want to dox them.
That was like shutting off your internet.
The job of the moderators tonight is if anyone posts anything in chat that can be used to dox someone, don't ban them, but issue the longest timeout you can.
To come and try first?
I believe the longest timeout is...
Should I just add everybody to come into Discord?
24 hours.
Yeah, and tell them watch a Tipster.
So if anyone posts anything in chat,
or I'm streaming, so they can come to my channel
to dox someone,
tell them come in here.
You instantly, without question, time them out for 24 hours. I do not want anyone getting doxed throughout my reaction to this situation.
Oh, it's a
okay,
so it's a reaction.
Anything that can be used to dox anyone, you time them out. 24-hour timeout.
Oh, we got Lockmyth.
Let me make sure the mods got that.
Keem is in here. Fernando. Everybody in there. All right.
I want to wait and make sure they got that. Thank you, Red Fox comes. Waiting on Budweiser here.
Don't unban him. I can't. I don't know. He's waiting. He said he's gonna do something.
I've had it happen to me.
Yeah.
Shit's not fun.
Shit's not funny.
And I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy. So, I'm waiting on Budweiser Tall Cans to check in with that one. Otherwise, I'm not moving forward.
Your breath smells like weed, like of the hardest strain in Jamaica.
Unbanned Sahil? I don't think he's banned. What's his username, fam?
Cyberblade 42.
I don't believe he is banned, but I'll check just to
what's
sure.
funny?
What's his username?
Sash actually supports C&D. She's got
username?
Cyberblade 42.
She wants to do.
Give me the username, Zero. The Twitch username.
Cyberblade 42.
Cyberblade 42.
C-Y-Cyber-E-R. Blade 42. Yeah.
Come on. You're holding up the show here, man.
Holy
Come on.
Fuck.
What are you saying, Twitter? What are you...
Twitter? Okay.
No, what the fuck? Are you retarded?
No. I'm not giving your name on Twitch.
Why?
I don't see anything.
Oh my god, now you're trolling him.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on Twitter, fam.
Whatever. Zero, why?
I don't know why. Guys, look.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not banned. Let me see, just to be sure, though. Oh, okay, I guess he was banned. Maybe he was banned by one of my mods. Alright, well, he's unbanned now. Alright, so, what are we reacting to tonight?
Yeah, what are we reacting to tonight?
I'm going to go ahead and switch to the screen share. We're going to be reacting to a documentary that was made about me and the meme troll situation.
What?
This person who made it,
I just saw the YouTube channel,
but as
and
you
I
can see
already
on
know.
YouTube, they're known as Game Sensei. This person was a former member of EMP, and they wanted to make a documentary. Apparently, the best way to put it is that Meme Troll convinced them, like he's done to other people, like he's done to Cran in chat, that I was the bad guy, and that I was the one who lied about everything. So this is another Cran situation, essentially. For those of you guys who aren't familiar with the Cran situation, the Cran situation was a situation where Meme Troll convinced Cran that I lied about the blog posts that Meme Troll wrote on Twin Galaxies. He told Cran that the blog post I was reacting to never existed. It never existed. It never happened. And that I fabricated a website and reacted to it when he never wrote that. Now, I was able to prove to Cran that He did write that blog
Robin.
post. And now Cran knows that he lied. He was literally crying in my Discord that he was a victim. Yeah, that's kind of what he's done to a lot of people. He did it to another big YouTuber as well. I had the opportunity to talk to that YouTuber, and lucky for me, in that person's case, they didn't believe anything that was coming out of their mouth. But in any case, this Gamer Sensei dude, he's a former member of EMP, and he's apparently friends with Meme Troll now. But he still wanted to be fair when making this documentary. And so he decided, I'm going to make this documentary and I'm going to share both sides of the story. I have not watched this thing yet. It's about 36 minutes long. I haven't watched it yet because I want to be fair and transparent with everything. If anything is revealed in this documentary, negative about me, that is true, I will confirm to you guys that it's true. As far as I can remember, there's only one thing I ever said to Meme Troll that I regret because it was immature. I've already discussed this publicly, and what it was is when he first started striking my channel, I reached out to my MCN at the time, which was Screenwave, and I told them, hey, this guy's false flagging my channel, can you help me out with that? And what they said was they'll work on resolving the strikes, and because he's abusing the reporting system, they're going to report him to YouTube to get him banned. Now, obviously, after the separation of me and Screenwave, that never happened. But they were working on getting him banned with YouTube, with their contact in YouTube. So immaturely, I sent out an email to him where I told him thanks for the false strikes. And I'm paraphrasing here, but essentially what I said was, I hope you enjoyed your little YouTube journey because it will be over soon. I've already discussed that publicly. I've said that I regretted it and that it was immature. That is the one thing I've ever said to Meme Troll that I regret. But again, if he has anything in here that he shows, and it's true, I will confirm that it's true. But I will also defend myself if he lies about me, and I will do my best to provide evidence to prove that he's lying if evidence is available. Having said that, without further ado, let's watch this shit, I guess.
Oh boy.
Let's see what this is all about. Hold up, what the... This guy try to have like a formal intro and shit? What is it called? Transcendent Ferret Studios? That's interesting. Boy. Anyway. This is the problem with people like you and people who want to complain, is they like to assume where I'm getting my info. Okay, so this conversation here, I have to open this up first. You can't hear it? Really?
Yeah.
I'll turn it up a little bit more.
You gotta turn it up.
Tell me if you can hear it now.
If I reported everything that Catherine Despira wanted me to report, I would be reporting a ton of shit.
Can you guys hear it now?
I don't even agree with. Everybody likes to...
You guys hear it now? Little louder? Okay.
Assume that just because
How's
I'm
that?
friends with Catherine Despira that I get all my information from Catherine Despira. News.
That's good? Okay. Let me go ahead and start it over. But one thing I will say, initially I was kind of pissed about this because the guy gave me like a little preview of a little snippet of the documentary. And instantly I was like, hey, that's a private conversation between you and me. Sharing private voice conversations that we have is actually illegal by California law. And so essentially I told him that, but I agreed to let him use this. So this is a private Facebook conversation I had with the maker of the documentary. Thank you for the sub, by the way, and also thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. I'm actually going to mute the notifications for this so they don't get too distracting, but I'll react to everything afterwards. But yeah, this is a voice conversation.
Why do I have a feeling that
between me and the guy who made this documentary.
This is just going to be out
and
of
I can
hand.
confirm that this conversation did indeed happen.
This is the problem with people like you and people who want to complain, is they like to assume where I'm getting my info from. If I reported everything that Catherine Despira wanted me to report, I would be reporting a ton of shit that I don't even agree with. Everybody likes to assume that just because I'm friends with
Tipster's trash can. I have literally got it maxed out. The audio is literally as loud as it can go. I can't help it if the person didn't edit their audio properly.
Catherine Despira, that I get all my information from Catherine Despira. Newsflash, dude, that is not the case. You only make yourself look like an ass when you assume things.
Hold up.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
All my information.
Also, what did this say? Tipster, a person who gives tips especially about the likely winner of a race or contest, and especially for a fee. I don't know what that means. Also, my name Tipster, for those of you guys who don't know, my name Tipster is in reference to, if you ever heard about, like, you know, like a journalist will say, a tipster gave us this information. You know, it's somebody who's a source of information for journalists. That's where my name comes from. It's not about giving tips or race or contest tips for a fee, or I don't know what the point of that was, but that's the source of my name on YouTube, is that it's someone who provides tips to a journalist, a tipster. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that term before, but that's what my name is in reference to.
From Catherine Despira. Newsflash, dude, that is not the case. You only make yourself look like an ass when you assume things.
Hold up.
Wait. I want to see that, but it goes by so fucking fast.
Everybody likes to assume that just because I'm friends with Catherine Despira that I get all my information from...
And to clarify that as well, yeah, Catherine Despira sends me a lot of stuff, but not everything she sends me I report on. Either A, because something she sent me isn't something that particularly interests me. Anything I comment on my YouTube channel is stuff I find interesting. So that's A. And then B, either she provides something to me and I can't find enough evidence to justify it, so I don't cover it. This is going to be a 4-hour stream if you keep pausing every 2 seconds, dude. No, I just, the whole point of this is to clarify things that are being said.
Catherine,
I don't care how long this takes. It could take an hour like, we did last time.
Despira. Newsflash, dude, that is not the case. You only make yourself look like an ass when you assume things.
Hold up.
That's not really nudity. Tipster fights back, exposed, tomato is a fruit. The fuck does that even mean?
What the fuck?
I don't even know what that means. So that's the name of this documentary, Meme Troll and the Fat Man Tipster. So it seems like this person said that this was going to be a fair retelling of both sides of the story. I feel like it's going to be very fucking fair. I feel like it's going to be very fucking fair when literally the title of it is Meme Troll and the Fat Man Tipster. How fair do you guys think this is going to be? One in the chat if you think this is going to be a fair interpretation of both sides of the story. Let me see them ones. If you think this is going to be fair, let me get the ones in the chat. I'm not seeing any ones. I'm not seeing any ones. Not a single one in the chat. Not even a troll one. Usually you get at least one just because the person wants to troll. Not even a troll one.
There go your one troll.
So this is a one-shot audio recording being given to Rudy Chavez as he requested of me information to give the general public, and since I've moved on to doing things I enjoy doing with my team, I'm going to try to keep this short. A couple pals of mine back in late December were watching Paul Legends videos about Narcissa Wright because we were huge Zelda fans. One of them was friends of Apollo's. They later on told me Apollo's recent video idea at the time was for exposing Todd Rogers, who at the time I had no idea who he even was. I didn't know who Mr. Activision was because I grew up in the NES stage. I never grew up in the...
I don't know why he masks his voice for this shit. Like, his voice is out there. His voice, he's already kind of had his voice in like videos and shit. So why is he masking his voice? I don't understand that. I have to turn it down a little bit on my end, by the way, because this audio editing is fucked.
Or second nature, any of that stuff. A month later, he's exposing Billy Mitchell, and then a month later goes by and he's silent altogether. We asked all over if anyone knew what happened to this guy. Not even our white goose knows where he went. Even now, and I spoke to him about this, he has no idea. A small group of us expected foul play involving his sources he used to report on Billy's lies. I took it upon myself to get near some of these sources and kind of follow in his footsteps thing to see what happened. And
so he officially confirms it. I have been speculating for the longest fucking time. This guy wants to be Apollo Legends. Now that Apollo Legends is gone, he wants to be the new Apollo Legends, because constantly in private conversations,
anyone
on
who's
public
joining
live
this
stream,
stream,
all of this shit, he keeps referencing
I'm watching this
Apollo
because I was
Legends.
told
He
to
keeps
watch
trying to
this
say some
live
stupid shit about how I don't
to get
respect
my
Apollo
reaction.
Legends.
And
Bro, Apollo
already
Legends
this
is my
is just
fucking friend.
buffoonery.
Me and that guy are pals, all right? Like, we're cool. I don't know where he gets off saying that I don't respect Apollo Legends. The dude's literally my fucking friend, dog. But he keeps mentioning Apollo Legends like he wants to fucking be the guy. Like he wants to, you know, wear his skin like a fucking mask and try to become Apollo Legends. He officially confirms it here that he wanted to take on the mantle. What was his exact words?
Sources he used to report on Billion Time. I took it upon myself to get near some of these sources and kind of follow in his footsteps.
Follow in his footsteps. You guys heard it here first. Meme Troll officially confirms that he wanted to be Apollo Legends version 2.0 because he can't come up with his own original persona. You heard it here first.
See what happened, and by doing the exact same thing, so exposing a suspected cheater in this case, I picked the leader of Empire Arcadia as it would direct the most attention. On July 1st, I referenced Tipster in my SFGE video. Eventually that led me to people who had a grudge against Isaiah Johnson, in this case Triforce. People like Princeton and Catherine DeSpiro.
Oh, anyway, the Donkey Kong
What
culture.
the is going on?
Just a bunch of jocks. Yeah, it only got popular with King Kong. Oh, by the way, Hector, I'm gonna fucking sue your ass. You little shit.
What the fuck?
Oh, by the
This
way,
is some
Hector,
cokehead
fucking
shit.
sue your ass.
I think I know who they're referring to there. Yeah, this is pretty cringy.
I found out that that wasn't her real name, and
Triforce, what the fuck are you
Why
making
is this
us
guy
watch?
doxing someone?
I don't understand.
Why? Okay, I'm
What
gonna
are
take this
you
off screen.
making us watch?
Why is this guy doxing someone?
I don't know
Now, I
what's
don't know if
happening.
this is true. That that's not
This shit
Catherine's
is
real name or whatever.
crazy.
But why is this guy
What?
doxing someone?
Why?
He's always accusing me of doxing
Alright,
people,
let's
but he
just-
may have
let's just
potentially
listen, let's just
doxed
listen.
someone's real name. It's a good thing I'm not archiving the stream, because that would have been bad. But I should probably let Catherine know about that. I'll let her know
Dude,
after
he
the
even
stream.
put the chef
But,
boy and you can't.
I don't know if that's true. If this is her real name, I mean, even if it is her real name and she's using a persona, do you know how many people? Do you know how many people use aliases as writers? Because she's a writer. That's what she does, right? How many writers use aliases? One in the chat if you guys know that writers use aliases.
Yo, Sasa, what type of coke
I've seen a
sniffing
lot of
shit
people
are
in
we
the Twin
watching?
Galaxies community mention it like it's such a bad fucking thing that she uses an alias. And again, I don't know if that's true, but a lot of writers use aliases. I don't know why this is some big fucking surprise if it's true. I don't know if it is true, but even if it is, he just doxed her. He doxed her fucking name. This is the guy who said I dox people, and he's over here revealing someone's name in a documentary. All right. I'm going to play this part, but you guys are just going to get the audio until the name is off screen. All right.
more so-called Isaiah Johnson called him a racial slur.
Okay. I'm familiar with this situation, and I don't think she should have said that. Although, to be clear, what they're talking about is that she called Triforce a houseboy. Now, if you look up houseboy, look it up on Urban Dictionary. I'm not going to do it here, but it says it's more of a negative term towards homosexuals. It's not a black racial thing like they're trying to pass it off as. This is a term used towards homosexuals. It's a bad term, and I told her I don't think she should have said it. But she did say it, so it is what it is. Anyway.
So I didn't really trust her to begin with. There was also reports on Google saying that she was suspected for...
Reports on Google. Okay, so he's saying negative shit about Catherine DeSpiro, right? There were reports on Google that she supposedly did negative shit. Let's see what he has to say that she did first.
I'm sorry for
doxing
bringing you
people.
into this.
Okay,
type of
DDoSing and
foolishness,
doxing
honey.
people. Look at her source. I mean, look at his source. Let me re-enable.
Travis,
Hang on
why
a
do you have to
second.
waste
I have to
everybody's
enable
time?
the cursor because I disabled it for my YouTube
Hey,
video.
it's Thursday night.
Cursor capture. Here we go.
We ain't doing that thing. Sasha says she's not high enough for it.
Look at his
It's
source.
not high
Who's
enough.
this?
Yeah.
Who knows who the
Travis,
fuck
you know
this
what
guy
I think
is?
you can do to enjoy this
One in
video?
the chat if you know this fucking guy.
Trevor,
Do
you
you
know
know
what
who
you
this
need
fucking
to
guy
be able
is?
to properly enjoy this video meme troll made?
For those of you guys who don't know,
What?
this is Rudy
Go ask
J.
Sash to make you a
Ferretti. Rudy J. Ferretti is a racist,
Sash, can you hear
sexist,
that? Make Triforce a
mentally
brownie. He wants one.
incapacitated piece of shit. This is literally a dude who went to a
Yo,
gaming
CND, what up?
convention, started a fight with
Whoa,
Joel
what?
West,
CND?
who I'm not on good terms with either.
Sa-
Just to be fair, I'm not defending Joel West
Sasha
here.
says she,
The guy's kind of
she
an asshole
defends
too.
you 100%.
He
Cap.
went to a gaming event,
God damn it, no!
picked a fight
the
with
kids!
Joel West, then ran to his car to get his fucking gun. He's using this dude as a source to prove that Catherine Despira is a doxer and a harasser. You fucking idiot.
I didn't find cool or, legal in the very least. Before I posted my video about the suspected cheater on his part, these three fed me no information on Isaiah.
And he's right. He came to me and he came to Kat asking for information on Isaiah. When he was covering the Isaiah thing, I had already been doing lots of research on Isaiah at this point. Let me go full screen for this.
She said she's
I
going to
had
do a
been doing
video
lots of
about
research
it.
on Isaiah at this
Cap.
time because after the Billy Mitchell and the Todd Roger thing, the next person that the community set their sights on was Isaiah Triforce Johnson. That was the next target. So I had been researching this dude for months, and I had a lot of people bring me stuff that said, this is how he cheated on this is how he cheated on that, this is how he's a scumbag in this way. And I looked at everything, and I was looking at like the evidence that was available. I even heard about like the tipping and bribing scandal, stuff like that. I looked at the tipping and bribing thing, and I said there could be a story there. But all this stuff with like the cheating on high scores and stuff like that, there's not enough evidence to prove that this is legitimate, right? Now, this meme troll dude, this fucking meme troll dude comes to me. He comes to me and says, hey, how you doing? I like your work. I did this video on Billy Mitchell. You should check it out. And at that time I had already checked it out and I said, hey, it's pretty good. What do you guys got on Triforce? He says. I don't know this dude. At the time, I didn't know this dude. I had never spoken to this dude. I had never had any conversations with this dude whatsoever. Not once. All of a sudden, I've been doing all this research on Triforce, and this nobody that I don't know and I don't trust comes to me saying, hey, what do you have on Triforce? Am I going to take the months of research that I did myself, give it to this random that I don't know,
I have no beef with him.
and let him do a video based on my research? No, I'm not going to do that. So when he asked me, hey, what do you got on Triforce? Nothing. I don't have anything. And I did communicate with Kat and I said, hey, this meme troll dude, I don't know if he's reached out to you yet. He's asking me what I have on Triforce. I've got some stuff. I'm not sharing it with him. I don't know this dude. I'm not about to give him, months of research that I did on my own. If you want to give him stuff, that's fine, but I'm not doing it, right? And I didn't know that she told him she didn't have anything. That was her own free will to decide how she wanted to handle it. I just let her know this meme troll dude's going around looking for information from people. I'm not giving him anything because I did all this hard work on my own. I'm not going to give him what I know. Like, that's bullshit. Why am I going to give him all this research that I worked hard on myself? Like, that's fucking stupid. I don't know this dude. I don't trust this dude. I'm not giving him anything. So he wants to bitch about how I didn't give him anything. So what?
I had to individually dig on my own to do all the work. I did pretty much my entire video.
You had to dig and do the research on your own. You mean like I did? Like I did. You had you poor little thing. You poor little snowflake. You had to do some work on a video. I'm so sorry for you, buddy. I'm so sorry that you had to work for your video. Damn, that must be really fucking... That's so cruel. How dare these people that worked hard to find information not share it with you? You poor little baby.
Video by myself. It was just them telling me what they thought and what they felt and how much they wanted me to expose him. You know,
I don't think I ever told anyone that I wanted to expose Triforce. I never told anyone that. My intention was, if I found information that I could use to expose Triforce, I was going to expose Triforce. That's what I was going to do. I never asked this fucking dude to expose Triforce. Why would I do that? Why, as a person who runs a YouTube channel that covers drama news in the gaming community, why would I ask someone else to expose Triforce for me when the goal of a YouTuber is to get views? And how do you get views? You get views by making fucking videos. You get views and subs by making videos that people enjoy watching. Why would I give someone else the opportunity to make a video, tell them, hey, you should make this video on this dude? Why would I give him the opportunity to do this when the goal of my channel is to get views and gain subs? It literally doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would I tell someone else to do what's going to benefit me? That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. That's like Keemstar saying, hey, I got this really dope fucking story. This story's fucking fire. I'm not going to report on it though. Tipster, I think you should do it. I found this information that this fucking pedophile, I have all of this evidence and everything, and it's this pedophile's doing this really, really terrible shit. I know I should probably talk about it on Drama Alert, but I'm going to give this story to you. Why would Keemstar do that? Why would Keemstar do that? He wouldn't. And by the same token, why would I do that? It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. They told me to expose Triforce. Why, when I have a bigger platform to do it myself? And keep in mind, I'm not the kind of content creator that disses people for numbers. When we start a YouTube channel, we all start at 0. Every single one of us starts at 0, right? So I'm not dissing someone, whether you have 1 subscriber, whether you got 100 subscribers, whether you got 1,000 subscribers. I'm not dissing him by saying, hey, I have more subscribers, so my platform's better than yours. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that why would I ask a 4K subscriber YouTube channel that only averages about maybe 100 views a video? Why would I ask this person to expose Triforce when I can get more reach exposing Triforce myself? There are so many reasons why
is everyone trying to expose me?
Doesn't make any
It's not to expose.
sense. Let's continue.
how much they wanted me to do a video. And like, I was telling them my findings as I was searching. They told me pretty much to talk to somebody else for information all the time.
And yeah, I did say to talk to somebody else. I don't remember when or specifically what I said. I don't